Hello everyone and welcome to Sunup. I'm Lyndall Stout. We join you this week from the Pontotoc County Free Fair in Ada. We'll tell you why the annual horse show is such a popular event and why it's also considered a family affair a little bit later in the show. But first we're talking summer crops. Here's our new Extension Cropping System Specialist, Josh Lofton. It's been an interesting year, I guess you could say. Talk about it a little bit.
Well, aren't all seasons in Oklahoma interesting?
They are.
We've had quite a change, what the difference a whole year can make. This time last year we were still talking drought and dry conditions and looking at soybeans and our other summer crops just pretty much dying in front of us. This year we've had a tremendous amount of rain, so much rain that some of the crops could do for a break, if you will. And one of those is soybeans. We got started off a little late. Wheat got a little bit off, and most of our soybeans are double crop soybean production systems. So we're going in after wheat harvest, planting soybeans. Those soybeans were planted a little late. They're maturing a little slower, and the rain's kind of just slowing that down as well, kind of helping slow that process.
In terms of the growing season, are there some other challenges too with insects or weeds or things in terms of production that producers can think about?
Yeah, we're getting to be that time in the soybean production system to where we're going to start thinking of a lot of our insect management, a lot of our disease management, and it's really going to just depend on what stage your crop is in, and that's going to tell you whether you can throw in a weed management as well. Some of those later planted soybeans that are behind some of the late wheat that got harvested are still vegetative. We have a lot of weeds out there because of those rainy conditions. A lot of our pre's and a lot of those in-season herbicide programs kind of didn't do as well as we normally see them, and so we got a lot of weeds. So if you're still vegetative, not flowering yet on the soybeans, you have some options there that are available. Otherwise, you're looking for disease. A lot of spots can appear on soybeans. Some of them need a spray, some of them don't need a spray, but the big issue that I'm seeing on the eastern part of the state is some of our insects starting to come in. Stink bugs starting to come in, especially if you got corn that's being harvested nearby. They're moving from that dried down corn into the soybeans, and you start talking about a little bit of earworm problems as well coming in. And so managing those, what we have to start thinking about, especially if you have late soybeans right next to earlier soybeans, is your PHI or your pre-harvest interval. The first thing is always go out and actually check your soybeans. There's no need going out and making an insecticide or a fungicide application if you don't have anything out there. Once you determine there is something out there, check your label to make sure that you're not too close to that harvest for that PHI.
Okay, important information to remember. In terms of weeds, is it too late to treat for weeds in most fields?
Yeah, like we said, beyond those real late planted fields, those double crop weeds or those double crop soybean production systems to where we are vegetative and maybe you're starting to see a flower come out, you probably are a little too late. What we like to see is that, and a lot of those labels go with about R2 to R3, maybe even some of them at that R1 stage usually start to restrict herbicide applications. So once again, check your labels, make sure your weeds are actually at a stage to where you're going to do something. So we usually like to talk about 4 to 6 inch weeds, and so most of the time you're going to have to actually split that canopy open to see those 4 to 6 inch leaves or weeds. So make sure that you're actually going to do something. Make sure you're not too far along, and things will be better.
Okay, terrific. Great advice for soybean producers. Josh, again, welcome aboard.
Thank you.
We'll see you again soon.